Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy Martin, aka Level, here on the Level Up channel. Back today. I just was recording a different video. I stopped that, came right over here. The Heart Part 6 by Drake. I see what you did there. For those of you that don't know, the Heart Part series is something that Kendrick does all the time. It only went up to 5, and he didn't even want to do 5. It only was supposed to go up to 4. Why? Because there are 4 chambers of the heart. The Heart Part 1, 2, 3, and 4. And he was actually convinced to do Part 5. He did not want to, but he did. So the Heart Part 6, I see what you did there. On top of that, I see this Dave Free, again, accusing or the speculation or throwing out there that one of Kendrick's sons isn't actually his. It's Dave Free, which I believe is his manager. Let's not waste no more time. Let's get right into it. 5-minute song. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Really helps out the channel moving forward. And without any further ado, let's get into the video.
All right.
He's gonna have to come with it.
The Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped, I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a
He's saying he's already okay. So first of all, I heard Joe Budden and them saying as far as like the pedophile stuff or other stuff, he can't mention. He has to just not mention those. He's coming out with some stuff about, where's this? Where's that? You're throwing all this out there, Kendrick. Where's all the proof? The only scary thing is this could be a random trying to see if Kendrick's actually lying and baiting Kendrick with where's all the proof, and is taking a real big gamble here because who knows when Kendrick's going to drop. By the way, I got it. I'm looking at my phone right now. Be ready because he might be ready to drop within the next hour. I mean, who knows? Kendrick, it'd be smart for Kendrick to drop immediately afterwards to kill that momentum. But he's asking Kendrick, where are the receipts? But my question is, Drake, where are yours? We need to see that proof, because if you're accusing Kendrick, one of Kendrick's sons, of being Drake's son or being Dave Free's son, this ain't enough. I'm gonna need some proof. So let's get right back onto it, y'all. But he's questioned Kendrick. Where's everything at? I don't know. You better hope that Kendrick don't really have no shit on you, bro.
stand up, not fall down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration.
Okay, so one thing I will say, he just said it there. There was a rumor going around that Kendrick's camp had actually leaked. I'm willing to bet, I'm gonna be real honest, that there is a mole in the camp. But I think they purposely leaked something to Kendrick. Or that's the speculation. I don't think this personally. I don't. But that Kendrick or Drake's camp is saying that they purposely leaked stuff to Kendrick to see if he would bite it. And Drake is feeding off of that now. He is claiming that there is no 11-year-old child, that they made all this up and shot it at Kendrick. And I have heard from academics that Kendrick actually released Not Like Us as another response quickly, because a lot of what was said, if this is true and it's fake and false information, then Kendrick has put out something in a diss track that is not true. So he needs to get something out quickly that will take away from that, false information that he released on Meet the Grams. Only I will say this, I can see Drake paying off these women, or there's a contract that they have signed to where he pays them monthly as long as they don't speak out about Drake having another kid or reach out to him unless he reaches out to them. You know what I'm saying? So they have to hide in the shadows under contract or being paid off to not say shit. I think I think that could be true as well. I'm not saying I believe Drake here, and to be honest with you, I don't. But just because you're saying that you fed Kendrick false information, I could see it being the other way around, and them women are under some sort of contract where they can't speak up. So
thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication.
Okay, so he's saying all of it is fake. He's saying all of it is false information. I personally don't believe that. I think he has to say that. Of course, he has to deny those claims because, you know, if it got out there that Drake has a mole in the camp, do you know how that looks towards you? What kind of person and boss you are of all these OVO employees and everybody? Like, if you have a mole in the camp, that says a lot about your leadership and character. So I'm just saying he has to deny those things. He definitely does. And he is definitely riding that wave that this is all false information. But at the same time, we're only a minute 15 in. You've speculated as well that Kendrick's wife has that Whitney has slept with one of the bodyguards and that he beats his wife and that Dave Free is actually the dad for one of these kids. So I don't know. We're going to keep listening.
What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Dave Free and not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with is so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive, but you just never known affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why that's the angle that you really mess with.
Okay, so first of all, lot to go over there. I don't know what record he's talking about. If you do, leave a comment down below. But in Mr. Morale, there are some deepness that Kendrick goes into. Here's the thing though, is he's kind of okay. So the reason Kendrick was calling him out on all the child pedophilia and all that, I mean, because that's what he's heard and those are the rumors. So he's calling him out. On top of that, like I said, I've posted it a long time ago. We've seen all the Drake shit in the past. I mean, it's even coming out more now. There's the Millie Bobby Brown stuff.
What about your relationship with Drake? Tell me about your friendship. How did this all come about?
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more." He's coming to Atlanta, so I'm definitely gonna go and see him. I'm so excited. Yeah.
You and Drake? That's awesome. That's awesome.
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys. He helps me.
What?
Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful. I love him.
What's his advice with boys?
You know, that stays in the text messages.
There's that girl that was an 18-year-old that he was hugging up on when she was like back in like 2020 or 2016 or something like that. She was way younger. Yeah, there's a lot. Metro done posted a lot of pics alone today. Now you're making fun of a man who's been molested or touched, or, that's the I mean, you said the same thing with the slaves line, that Kendrick Lamar was making music to free the slaves. He came right back at you with, "You're still calling us slaves?" I came at you accusing you of being a child pedophile and touching on all these younger girls and all this crap. And your response is making fun of a man that allegedly has been in the same situation. I don't know about that one.
Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but
unless they've been paid off. Like I said, there was a sexual assault case that Drake had paid like $350,000 to. So I don't know about that one, man.
It's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment. The shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents. But you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see Slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only
Okay, bro, you got to leave the Rick Ross stuff alone. Like this is a response to Kendrick. Why are you mentioning Rick Ross, bro? This is just him. You got to leave him out of this, bro. You got to leave him out of it. So I get it, but yeah, you got to leave him out of it. This is to Kendrick only.
your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Browns. I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hit maker, dog, not a peacemaker. Yeah,
I don't know, Drake. That's like I said, you can't say that, bro. Even Millie said you were in her DMs messaging her about boys. She was like 15, 16 years old when that video clip came out, and you were 30. I don't
that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records. I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't wanna fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping soon, no wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer. I promise. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out, get the pen working. You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but it is what it is. You definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out though. Like, you got 10 more records to drop. The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist.
Okay, and you got to come with proof of that. Do you got screenshots of that being leaked to Kendrick? And do you have that information? That should have been the cover, not this crap. That should have been the cover. If you truly falsified, if you were given false information to Kendrick purposely to see if he bit the bullet or, jumped the gun, you should have literally, that should have been the cover. And to talk to, you're talking, I hope he starts rapping again because I hope you ain't talking to a man for like the next minute. So that's just me personally, but
you got 10 more records to drop. The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist. And then you go and drop the West Coast one and try and cover that up. I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if you wasn't tripling down on some whole other bullshit. But, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you, bring you back to the game, but just let me know when we're getting to the facts. Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor,
I need proof. Like I said, at this point, it's just he said, she said. I need some, or in this case, he said, I need some proof, bro. This ain't enough. This ain't enough. This is just a comment. Can I see the picture that this was under? I need more. Yeah, I'm gonna be real honest. Again, there are no receipts. Like, it's just what he said, she said. Like I said, if you truly gave false information to Kendrick, we need those messages. I need those messages. I need video proof of him beating on his wife or something. I need proof. I need a DNA test or something showing that Dave Free is that little kid's child. And on top of that, Whitney isn't going to come out and admit that shit because that would make her look bad. Haven't Kendrick and Whitney been together for a while? Longer than that kid's been alive, right? She ain't going to come out and admit that. So that can be an argument that is used because why is she going to come out and admit that she cheated? On top of that, I don't see Dave Free being around if that's true. Yeah, I don't see that. Or on top of that, another thing I kind of just want to mention is Kendrick, that says a lot about Kendrick's character. If he does know that Dave Free is the father of that child, that shows his character to take that kid in and still take care of him. As if he was his own. Like, I get the dissing part of it. Like, I guess, yeah, that's pretty messed up. That's a good line, but I don't know. To me personally, that shows a lot about Kendrick's character. A lot of good stepdads out there. That's all I'll say. I got one of them myself. He's like my actual dad. He don't ever treat me no different from his, his real son. So I don't know about this one. I'm gonna be honest. This is probably Drake's best diss if all these speculations and all this is true. But I'm still only maybe giving this like an 8 out of 10. I don't think I'm giving it more than that. The Hard Part 6, though, that is a very disrespectful title. I will give you that. This comment doesn't do enough. Again, I got to see the picture. I got to see something, man. Show me something. But that's going to go ahead and do right there, folks. Make sure to leave that like, comment, and subscribe, as this really does help out the channel moving forward. And until next time, peace.